5 reasons the law of attraction isn't working for you. What's happening, my friend? My name is David and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'll be discussing 5 reasons why the law of attraction isn't working for you. So if you're into personal development and spiritual development videos, hit the subscribe button because I'm releasing new videos every Monday. And let's get right into it. So the first reason, and I believe one of the most important reasons, is that if you're trying to manifest something, it's more than likely something that you haven't manifested before. It's more than likely some big, audacious goal. Let's just say it's $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. It's really important to realize that the law of attraction is actually a secondary law to the law of vibration or the law of energy, which states that everything in this universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Now, let's say the $10,000 a month is something that you want to manifest. That's vibrating at a certain frequency, and more than likely what's happening is that you're vibrating at a frequency much lower. Now, the reason for that is because all throughout life we're programmed with different messages, different paradigms, and a lot of the emotions that we're feeling are typically on a lower scale. Have a look at this chart here. This is the Hawkins scale of consciousness, and as you can see at the very bottom we have lower emotions such as guilt, shame, fear, anger, and neutrality. And as you move up the scale, you get to high vibrations such as love, peace, and joy. Basically, what we should be aiming to do is to move up the scale, and we do that by letting go of emotions that are not serving us. Things like anger, fear, guilt, and shame. Now, this is a lengthy process, but there are many ways that we can vibrate on a higher frequency. Things such as eating high vibration foods, things like exercise, listening to your favorite kind of music, doing things that you're passionate about, things that you know you enjoy, and having a lot of fun can raise your vibration. On the flip side of that, obviously doing things that you don't enjoy, working a job that stresses you out, working a job that you don't like, and getting into a pattern of negative thoughts and experiencing negative emotions regularly will also lower your vibration. The second thing is that you don't believe it could be possible for you. Now, this is something that is very common because, as I mentioned before, we are programmed from a young age to believe certain things about how the world works. And most likely those things are very negative, more often than not. I know I'm experiencing something right now where I've tried to manifest a certain amount of money for a long time and it hasn't happened. And I think it's probably because I don't feel worthy about earning that kind of money. So our subconscious mind is thousands and thousands of times more powerful than our conscious mind. So just thinking consciously that, yeah, you want to attract this thing doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work out for you, because what really matters is the subconscious beliefs that we have. So this could be made up of something specific to you. I don't feel worthy of earning that kind of money. Or it could be a general belief, like money is hard to come by. That kind of money is hard to come by. And in order to get around this, what we really need to do is a lot of mind programming, because we really need to reprogram our mind to get ourselves to believe on a subconscious level that whatever we're trying to manifest is definitely possible for us. Now, continuing on from the second reason, the third reason is that you're concentrating on things that you don't want. A few years ago, I was working at a bank and I was going through a spiritual awakening, which I didn't realize at the time. And all I could think about was things that I didn't want. I was just constantly bombarded every day by being stuck in this job. And I was in debt at this point. And what was going through my head was, it's going to take me forever to pay this debt off. So now this is easier said than done, because obviously we are programmed to think negative things and to have limits on what we can achieve. We have 70,000 thoughts per day, and the majority of those thoughts, a very high percentage, something like 90%, are about thoughts. Well, first, they're negative, and secondly, they're about things that happened the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. So we're constantly living this rerun of thoughts, and it's no surprise that we just get the same results day in, day out, which is why it's so important to be present in the moment, which allows us the freedom to not be run by the programs inside of us and really take the actions that we need to in order to improve our life. So if you've liked this video so far, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't liked it, give me a thumbs down. Drop me a comment down below and let me know what your biggest takeaway so far has been. Now, the fourth thing is that perhaps you're not just taking enough action towards your goal. Now, as Jim Carrey said, you can't just visualize what you want and then go and eat a sandwich. You actually have to do something and take an action that's going to help you move forwards towards that goal. And it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily, sometimes the action doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be an action. It could be as little as sending an email out to a prospective client that you want to close for your business perhaps, or sending out an email for a particular job that you want, because the universe works in funny ways. Consistent daily actions towards your goal will help you get there faster, and the actions don't have to be perfect. Now, the fifth and final thing is being attached to the outcome. I've done a video about this previously, but I'm going to go over it again because it's very important. So when we're wanting to manifest a goal, it's quite a paradox. What we're really wanting to do is to visualize daily, yes, day and night, about this goal, and even during the day if you can, because visualizing day and night, whilst it's those are the times where the mind is most easily influenced. If you're visualizing only, say, 10 minutes per day, 5 in the morning, 5 at night, or even 10 in the morning and 10 at night, but then the rest of the day you're thinking about things that you don't want, what do you think is going to manifest? Of course it's going to be that thing that you don't want. So what I've been doing recently is I've been doing 2-minute meditations every 2 hours, where I will feel different emotions, high vibration emotions, such as gratitude, compassion, care, and love for myself. And then I will also visualize the thing that I want to manifest, and me manifesting that thing and the emotions that I would feel once I have manifested that thing. So I want to tell you a quick story about 2018 when I flew to Canada. I knew it was going to be a long flight and I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to manifest an upgrade to first class. So I wrote it out in my paper. I'm so happy and grateful that now I'm flying first class from Melbourne to Canada, or Melbourne to Vancouver. And I did this for a couple of months before, and when the day came, I took some action to ask about upgrades and nothing happened. They said they don't give upgrades to random people, they have to be part of the frequent flyer club, which made sense. And then I forgot about it. Obviously the flight was over, I just didn't write it out anymore. But only 2 months later, I took a flight from Melbourne to the Gold Coast, and on the flight back, I was trying to check in and it wasn't working. And I said to the woman at the desk, I said, I can't check in. And she goes, oh, the flight's full in economy, I'll have to upgrade you. And at that point, I just kind of looked up and I was like, thank you, it worked. And yeah, it was a couple of months late, but I knew that it worked. And the reason why it was late is because there's a time delay from the metaphysical to the physical world. So anything you can picture in your mind can happen instantly in your mind and can happen in the metaphysical world, but in the physical world, it takes some time. It's like a speedboat. Someone gave me an analogy of a speedboat, like a little remote control boat. You can move it really quickly, but then in the physical world, it's more like a Titanic. So it does take some time, but rest assured that if you are visualizing and you're seeing yourself achieving that thing that you want to achieve, and then being unattached from it, pretty much forgetting about it, it's a bit of a paradox, kind of forgetting about it throughout the day, and then going about your day as normal, knowing, and that's the key word, the knowing is what's going to help you manifest that much quicker. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, give me a thumbs down. Smash the subscribe button if you want to subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel family, and follow me on Instagram at David Cowan Music for musical updates. My name is David Cowan. Much love, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.